So here on the East Coast, the eastern shore of Maryland, most of Maryland, really, we just got hit with a great snowstorm. It was one of those like perfect ones where it wasn't like way too much, and it wasn't just like that gross sleet that we sometimes get. It was like the perfect snow. It was very good. It was nice. It was nice and easy to go sledding and make snowballs and all that kind of stuff. And there's a lot of people who hate snow, and I think they just haven't been loved enough by the Winter Wonderland.
You talk like somebody who works in a heated office, Jake.
John, I'll have you know, I worked from home when the snow hit.
Oh, sorry. Your suffering is known.
No, it was great. So where we live, there is one hill ever in our area, and so every kid goes to this hill, and they have since when I lived here as a kid.
Wait. Are you talking about Kmart Hill?
I'm talking about Kmart Hill, yeah. And so
ever since the rednecks came over on the Mayflower, that's the hill.
It's been there, yeah. So I need to explain. So this hill is the only hill in our area, and it literally exists because of the overpass that the hill is attached to. Okay.
Yep.
And it's great. So I was trying to explain to Medley as we're going up, and I'm like, sweetheart, this is like, this is like the hill, and I'm like, there's gonna be a bunch of kids there. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I was like, you're gonna have a good time. And we go there, and there's sure enough, there's like 100 kids. It's just covered in children. And yeah, it was great. In fact, some of the kids got creative, and they actually did the thing where you like pile the snow to make a ramp.
That's the stuff that I used to do.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You never think about landing when you do that, do you?
So Medley actually did it. She did it 3 times. The first 2 times she loved it, and it was super fun. The third time she hit a little too hard on the come down. And I was like, yeah, that's how it happens. You had the time of your life, and all of a sudden there's a pain you never knew existed. You get it all at once. Yeah, I loved snow as a kid. I have a story from my childhood. You guys can talk about yours in a second. But in the most Eastern Shore redneck way possible, my dad and my uncle would take their old Ford F-150s to turn on the 4-wheel drive. And we would go out to a field, like on the outside of town, and we would attach our sleds to the back of the truck with like a 50-foot like rope, and they would drive around this field. And the point of it, by the way, was to knock you off. So they would like fishtail the hell out of the truck as they're like going around, because the whole intention was to just make whoever was on that just to go spinning. Go spinning out of the sled. That's core memory for me with snow.
Yeah, I remember as a kid, I had a friend whose dad had a truck, and we would tie like a inflatable tube like for the beach.
Yeah,
and he would like drive us around the neighborhood before before everything was plowed.
Yeah,
it was awesome.
Yeah, we did the same thing at my grandfather's place. But the funny thing about PA is there's hills everywhere.
Yeah,
and we would do this thing where we'd go to the top of the giant hill that the farm's on and do this giant sled down. And I was at front one time, and my leg got caught underneath the front of the sled. Threw my ass right over sideways. They thought I'd ripped my knee up, like really bad.
I would have thought it
and
too.
it felt like it genuinely felt like I ripped all the tendons of my knee off.
All of us sitting here in our 30s listening to that, be like, "Ooh!" You're like, "Oh god!" Everybody screamed. Everybody's face cringed.
Yeah, it's just
yeah. But that happened. The sled rolled over me. And I was fine in like 2 days. I was young. I was bouncy.
Yeah. I was about to say,
Incredible.
you're young, you don't feel pain just immediately. It comes later.
Yeah.
I got hit by a car on my bike when I was a kid, and I just like walked home.
You didn't call Science Kirk and Miles?
No,
You have a phone. You have a lawyer.
The guy wanted me to get in his car so he could drive me home, and I was like, no. So
No.
Stranger danger.
He was like, I just want to make sure you get home safe. I was like, whatever. So I walked home, and I let him follow me. But yeah. My leg was all fucked up, but I was fine.
Nothing happened. My leg was sore, and I have short-term memory loss. I had short-term memory loss.
Fortunately, that was one of the times I was actually wearing a helmet, and I didn't hit my head on anything.
But that helmet saved your life, probably. So.
Wow.
I don't think my head hit anything. I think I fell and like landed in the side of the road. And it was all legs and down. That was all mangled.
Yeah.
I caught myself. I think my hands were hurt. My head didn't hit anything, but I think I did have a helmet on.
So you took it like a moose then?
Yeah, really.
Yeah, right.
Legs down, mangled. Everything else, fine.
As far as like the same exact story as everyone else, but our next door neighbor, since Eastern Shore, no hills, they took us on their 4-wheeler, but they had a junk car, so they undid the hood of the car and strapped cables to it, and so we hung on to it, and they were like pulling us down the road of Whitemar, where I was.
Yeah,
and so they were just going at full speed on a 4-wheeler down this icy road while we're like holding on to this car hood as going down, and they had to constantly go, oh yeah, that's right, we can't just brake because momentum is a thing.
Yep.
And so they would always like try to like do a last minute turn to throw us off slightly.
Yep.
But like also on the road while like cars are still trying to go past us.
Oh my god!
It's amazing that we're all still alive.
Oh, our old neighbors were absolute rednecks. They were great though. They were like, hey, like, I was like, oh, I don't got like shoes, like proper snow boots, and they're like, here, put these, and it's just like garbage bags that put over my legs.
Yep.
And they're like, all right, here we go.
Yeah.
Get on the damn hood.
It was fun. I mean, it was definitely really fun, especially because again, Eastern Shore doesn't really have hills at all.
Yeah, not really. But my dad has plenty of stories of where if you didn't have like a sled, then you would use what you had. So sometimes it was a trash can lid. Sometimes it was like the car hood. The car hood is interesting because you could fit a few kids on there.
Yeah. My dad told me stories about using a shovel actually.
You just angle it. So you
angle it so the rod, like the handle is between your legs and stuff like that, but you pull up, and then that way when you're going down the hill, you can kind of change the momentum of it.
Oh, interesting.
But if the hill's steep enough, you will ride on the blade of the shovel. Like it's. I mean, again, like back, this was also a time where bread was like 10 cents. So
yeah.
Right.
There was not much going on. Besides the war.
You get innovative. Like when you see somebody doing something, you're like, how could I do that? I'll sit on a shovel.
I did it at one point too to test it. And I mean, it does work. It's kind of uncomfortable.
Yeah. But we had tried to use so the like little like tugboat toy that you put like the sand into, and it's just like a little sandboat thing. We tried to use that because like the lid of it is actually like really big, and there's even like a rope spot, so you could like drag it. The issue was the snow wasn't quite packed enough, and so there was too much drag on it. But I was just like, man, if it was like more packed in, and there was like that like layer of ice on top of it, I was like, that'd be a really good one. Just get like 4 people in, go hurtling down the slope.
When I was really young, oh my god, this was like, I must have been like under 8 years old. But I have a core memory of the Severn River froze over completely, and it actually got cold enough back in Maryland back those days. This was in the 90s. And my friend's dad drove us across the river in his truck.
Oh, wow.
Like,
oh my
we drove
God.
clear across the Severn River. It was that...
I would be so nervous.
It was that frozen over. I mean, I was like 7 years old, so I probably thought it was the coolest thing in the world.
They're like, whoa, look at that.
Like, holy shit, I'm on the river. Yeah, me now, I'm like, oh my god. I drove across a river in a car in Maryland. Not Alaska, Maryland.
Maryland. I remember there was a woman I worked with that she said that the bay had frozen over, like not the entire thing, of course, but like it froze
70s.
Out. Yeah. She was older.
I have a picture of it somewhere.
But yeah, it pretty much froze over, and she said that she took her ice skates out and just started like going out there.
I used to walk down the bay. I would go down to the Bay City Park, and I would hop down off the bulkhead and just walk out into the ice.
But yeah, but she said she was like a teenager or whatever at the time. But so she said she was like skating out there, and then it occurred to her where she was, and she was just like, "I am in serious danger." Like, so she very slowly skated back to the shore.
Oh my god!
It's just like you get the winter spirit in you, and you're just like, I gotta get out there. I gotta go have some fun doing it.
I never skated on the bay, but what I did do was there was a little, like a ditch, like a drainage ditch in front of my old house that was like maybe, 5-6 inches deep. And boy, when that thing froze over, I slipped on my shoes and scooted across and pretended to be an ice skater.
Then bash the back of your head on the ice, and then it's not really the same for ice.
I definitely did that multiple times where I hit my head on the ice.
Yeah.
I hurt like a bitch. I probably had a concussion at one point. Just never did anything about it.
We have all those like reservoir ponds and stuff like that, and they freeze over perfectly because the ground freezes and then that freezes, and it's just pure ice. So it's a great spot to do it. Well, we skated across a little rule last time that I want to talk about.
Is it Dispel Magic?
No.
Okay.
In fact, it's not. It's not.
I'm always dodging on whether Dispel Magic can dispel stuff like this or not. It's always so weird for me.
No, Dispel Magic absolutely would have worked because it's an ongoing effect, and that would have been it. So, I want to get into something here. So, here's something that I've read that I was trying to figure out, and I'll go through the line of thinking that I went through. So, I was thinking about the Lenorm that you summoned. And I was like, oh, what could Jaggaki do to get rid of it? I was like, because it has the regeneration. I was like, you don't see a cold iron thing on his body. You know what I mean? And not that Jaggaki would know that unless he did a knowledge check, but I know that Lenorms have cold iron weaknesses. So I was like, what could he do? And I was like, maybe he could do this, maybe he could do that. And then I started looking up summon creatures, and there's something in the summoned category that says, the last line says, they are automatically banished if reduced to 0 hit points or if the spell that called them ends. So now, here's the question, though. The blue guys that you guys fought, the Evangelist, they also were summoned. Now, here's the reason why I think there's a difference. They were summoned using, like, Summon Planar Ally, or whatever the remaster version is.
A ritual.
It's a ritual.
Oh.
And so I'm thinking that there's a categoric difference between it, because it doesn't specify in ritual or in summon monster or whatever form it takes if they are which rule that they like behold themselves to. So I'm just like,
did they have the summoned trait?
Right. It will summon just as a creature called by a spell or effect gains the summon trait. Period. So I'm like, okay, so did we mess up when we fought the Evangelist? And I'm like, but they're summoned via planar allies. So the whole idea behind like the binding circle is that you bind it to your plane until they are defeated or dismissed or whatever. So I'm like, so I think the rule going forward is just so we didn't mess up like too much, is that like if you summon planar ally, it's supposed to bring it to your plane. And then it's supposed to be there until it is rightfully defeated, even with like regeneration and all that kind of stuff, or it's dismissed. Because to me that makes sense. If you're bringing something into your plane of existence, then you're bringing it there to stay, and it follows all the regular rules of your dimension or your plane of existence. And so like I was trying to think about that, and it's one of those like weird gray areas that it just like doesn't say. Because I'm like, obviously summoning this thing is like super strong, and I'm just like, yeah, but it has regeneration, but then automatically banished if it reduces 0 hit points. But does regeneration stop it from hitting 0? Not technically. It still hits 0. It's just at 0 until it regenerates.
Yeah, and when it's knocked to 0, it still goes unconscious. The regeneration happens on its turn. Right,
and so it's at 0 until it comes back to its turn, and then it regenerates.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, so. To me, it makes sense if you summon something with planar ally, which you guys have, because you guys do have the ritual summon planar ally. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, if they use that, I wouldn't see why that thing wouldn't stay there until it's rightfully defeated by whatever means, or they dismiss it, whichever comes first. But to me, I think that this whole rule with it being summoned, I think makes sense that it's automatically banished if it reduces 0 hit points.
Okay.
I mean,
my night is ruined.
I'm sorry.
Night is ruined, but I mean, like the only
the one thing I will say is that I specifically would have chosen a stronger dragon of the same level had I not been able to take advantage of this ability.
Your choice of dragon comes into question then, Kelly.
Well, I mean, I assumed it would have regeneration, and I was like, that's fantastic for this fight.
So you're using the 3-action 5th level spell Summon Dragon?
I have it heightened to 6th.
So where is Lenorm on that list?
Oh, shit.
It has a dragon trait.
Yeah, and there's a list of dragons you can use to summon. You summon a creature that has a dragon trait and whose level is 5 or lower to fight for you. Obviously, it's heightened. The dragon
So it would be 6 or lower. So I guess as long as the dragon is 6 level or lower,
Because
right?
you said it was a young Lenorm, right?
yeah, but
No, at 6th level, it gets you can summon 7th level creatures.
yeah, but then then if you go to 7th level, it goes Frost Drake, Young Black Dragon, Young Brass Dragon, and Young Omen Dragon, which is one I don't know of. But yeah, Lenorm's not in here, so now I'm wondering if they kept that one out for a reason, because Lenorm's strong as shit. I don't know. So it's in both instances, it's gone.
I didn't see a list. You mean the list on Archives of Nethys?
Yeah. If you go to Archive of Nethys, it brings up like a list.
Yeah. There should be like a small list there. I didn't even look at it. The only caveat I would say, like just in case of the Lenorm being summoned in just general, I would say at 0 if it was hit by Cold Iron. Then,
that's usually the case. If you
I would say it goes away.
Yeah,
I'm only fighting for that point is just because it just seems like, okay, yeah, I mean, like, it gets knocked unconscious and becomes, like, wounded or whatever, and then regenerates.
There's nothing on that, there's nothing in the spell description that says you have to, there's no list, like, I don't know why they chose these specific dragons.
Yeah, those specific ones.
It might be, I honestly don't know, because there's not a list in the book.
Make it easy, I guess.
You summon from the bestiary something with the dragon trait. That's the spell. You summon a creature that has a dragon trait. If it has a magical tradition, arcane, divine, occult, primal, you have to have that tradition of spellcaster.
Yeah.
But
you can only summon it if you're using a tradition. Yeah.
Yeah, but this one doesn't have one of those traits, so I can just summon it. You can only summon it if you're using. Yeah, okay. So that's the only limiter is if the dragon has one of those traits, you need to match it. But a Lenorm is just a dragon. It's large.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's why I was like trying to find it, and I was like, I know Lenorms are dragons. Like that's their whole thing. It's that they're like ancient dragons.
Yeah, summon a creature with a dragon trait.
Yeah, I know. So that's why I'm wondering if the list that I have is that the list you can choose from, or are those just examples?
That might just be an oversight on Archives of Nethys of the ones that they have linked. Yeah. Because if you look in the spell in the book, I don't think it has a list of dragons to choose from.
Yeah, so, I'll have to... a little bit more research. Regardless, the Lenorm is gone according to the summon trait. Now, if you want to do summon planar ally to bring something in, obviously you guys can have that as long as you want. Summon planar ally or binding circle is like really specific on like what it is. The fact that like binding circle says you have to like make a deal with that thing, because like the binding circle, you have to make a deal with it, and it has to like agree with it. So obviously the guy that was summoning the evangelist, he was just like, hey, you want to come here and then like hurt slaves? And they were like, yeah. Really easy selling those guys. But obviously some demons would just be like, get the hell out of my face.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think I'm fine with your ruling on the regeneration, because the spell does say when its hit points hit 0.
Yeah.
I think you could call it either way, but I'm fine. I'm fine. It doesn't matter.
So,
but you said that's going forward, right?
Yeah. So
okay.
So because in the idea in my mind is that like a ritual, you bring something to stay there, because like it requires extra casters. Like there's a whole thing to it. But like if you just summon something quick, then I would think that like that it would disappear when it's brought to 0, as the summon trace says. So let's do that going forward. I'm excited to see you guys use planar ally though. Now that you guys,
well, no, we can't.
You can't. Why not?
No, because you have to have at least 2 people that share the same religion.
Ah.
Yep.
So somebody's got to convert.
Yep.
The list in Archives of Nethys is just what they linked to. I confirmed it in the core rulebook. Core rulebook says you choose for the bestiary.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, because the Lenorm has all the other same dragon stuff, too.
Yep.
So
as long as it has the dragon trait, it's fair game.
Yeah. Cool. So, all that out of the way, I love talking rules. That's why I want to do it on air, because I thought it was an interesting talking point, so...
I'm glad you two like that.
John's like, let me hit something.
Yeah. Speaking of, Benson, it is your turn. A window, a 10-foot wide window has been opened, and after Jaggaki takes his turn, it is now Sir Benson Black's turn to do with what you will, sir.
Well, how are we feeling, guys? What do you think?
Let's see. Got no one within striking distance. There's a bear to the south, and then there's a bear to the northwest, and then there's just Jaggaki over there. Oh,
Jaggaki's just right over there.
Jaggaki's
want
flying,
to go,
right?
He's flying, but the ceiling's not nearly high enough to matter.
Okay.
So
I don't want to give one of these things an opening to get to the back line.
That's
I
a
really
good
don't.
point. That's a good point.
I want to go up and kill Jaggaki so bad, but
We all do.
you know. I'm going to hold. If one of these bears gets close enough, or he does, if an enemy gets close enough, I will attack.
Okay.
Good move.
So you are holding until that happens.
Good answer.
Good answer. Good. All right. Ghastly Bear, Mama Bear. That was her name. I was trying to remember what I named her. So Mama Bear is she going to go avenge Papa Bear because he just died
Again.
again? He's a pile of he's a rotting corpse that is now on fire again. Of a bear.
That's how we died the first time.
Some things never
She
change.
starts having flashbacks.
So, Frightened 2 or Frightened 3?
Yeah, Frightened 2. Frightened 2.
Frightened 4 and fleeing.
So she's going to avenge her husband, and she's going to take a step up. Let me make sure, because that is definitely difficult terrain.
Yeah.
So that it's going to be, she was right there. 5.
It's difficult terrain as it's like stomping through the remains of it.
Yeah. When she stomps through, you see that like the flesh of like the dead one that's like burning just doesn't care. So she's going to walk up and try and let me make sure of her speed. Oh yeah, she's plenty of speed. Okay. So first attack is going to be a jaw against you, Benson.
All right.
It's going to be 31, which is a miss.
Ah,
Yep.
it's a joke.
Second attack is going to just be a claw. Agile here, 1 less. So, not a good time for Mama Bear.
Good deal.
Brother Bear.
Well, it's Benson's swinging.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yep, good.
Yeah.
So you want to take your turn after Mama Bear then?
Yeah.
Okay. I will move you in initiative, and you can now take your turn.
35. No. Yes, 35.
35. That hits Mama Bear.
All right.
There's a bear on top of a bear right now.
Bearception.
Whoa.
Just a pot of honey is spinning.
Only 12 points of damage, not good.
Right. All right, that was first attack.
Oh, I thought if you hold, you only do 1 attack.
No, if you hold your turn, you get your full turn.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, then I'm going to keep swinging for the fences.
Well, you delayed. That's how you get your whole turn.
Right.
Oh, sorry.
So you delayed.
All right, second roll. Natural 20.
Oh, wow. We needed that. Start off
You
nicely.
always count on Benson.
Dear God, Benson, you're an animal. Oh, man. All right.
Good God.
Come on, triple.
Okay, Kelly, before you read that card, think long and hard if that's the card you want to read. I'm
If it
just saying.
says normal damage,
Just say it.
throw it away.
Hold
Throw it away.
The
Rip it out.
The first one I drew did not make sense for the situation.
Okay.
Wait, what was it? I can make it make sense.
No, I'm not telling you.
He's like, I need to get creative, Jake. No.
Alright, this one is useless, but it makes sense. Shattered jaw. Until healed, the target is wounded 1 and can't speak, eat, drink, or make attacks with his jaws. Oh, actually,
Oh, that can
Oh, that actually is okay.
That was perfect. Yeah.
double damage.
Okay.
Hey, double damage on top.
And it can't bite you.
And it can't bite.
Hey.
Which I think the bite is the worst one, I think.
Yes.
Yes, because that one has 2. Oh no, well they both have 2 fortitude saves, but
It's probably better damage.
yeah, a little bit.
Typically.
Plus 6, so that is double damage. Is 30 points of slashing.
Woo.
Alright.
Nice.
Just bends, and he doesn't. The bear charges him. He takes 2 close hits, doesn't get through the armor, and he goes up to swing, but he doesn't realize how close the bear is, and the pommel of his sword just smashes into the bear's chin.
And you see the jaw just hanging off.
Oh, just
from the upper.
dangles.
Yeah.
I forget, is your sword adamantine?
Yes.
Do these creatures have silver weakness?
Nope. Nothing
Nah.
like that.
Just checking.
In fact, they get damage reduction against adamantine. Who thought?
Actually, they just die.
Just die right out.
Actually, I might be thinking of Mithril. Oh well.
Yeah, you're thinking of Mithril.
Yeah.
Dawn Silver. It's called
Dawn
Dawn
Silver,
Silver.
yeah.
Adamantine's hardness. That's right.
It's in its own class.
So the that was that 2 attacks?
That was 2. I get 1 more. All right,
one
ready
more.
for the second natural 20, guys.
Let's hear it. Let's see
I'll
it.
believe it.
Because that's
It's the
definitely
John
what's
thing to
about
do.
to happen. Nope, it was a 13. Let me get my sheet pulled up because I'm very organized.
And you don't like
No,
waiting
that's
on
gonna be a
us.
miss.
You don't like waiting on us to talk about rules.
Kelly, you guys can you feel as inconvenienced as you want. I don't give a fuck. Don't inconvenience me. I'm the main character here.
It kind of has been established that Benson is the main
I know, right?
character.
All right. So what was the total?
Oh, it was a miss. It was 23.
Okay, gotcha. All right, then we on to Brother Bear again. Brother Bear.
Renowned Disney movie, Brother Bear.
Brother Bear 2.
That's a good.
Zombies.
That was a good movie. That was a good movie.
Don't cry about bears.
So Grimshaw, you're the only one that it's been going after. Are you grabbed or did you get out last time?
I don't have the grab condition on,
Okay,
so
all right, you
I
took
think
it
I
off
would
then.
have put. Yeah.
Okay.
I think I broke free.
In which case, it is going to do a claw strike first. Claw strike of 29, so it's going to be a miss. Then it's going to do jaw strike, miss.
Nice.
And last one, miss again.
Oh man.
Grimshaw, it's now your turn.
Yes, it is. Grimshaw, I think at this point, good old Mama Bear is one who's looking more disheveled. So I think I'm going to continue to lay into Mama Bear.
All right.
I'm going to be rolling the Gamer's Nexus D20 with the factor defect inductors on them.
So wait, yeah, how are we related to these fine people that make dice?
Gamer's Nexus? We're
Oh,
not
Gamer's
related
Nexus.
to them at all. Yeah,
okay.
sorry. I mean, if Gamer's Nexus wants to sponsor us, just hit me up, bruh.
Sure, we
That's
share
a
some
miss.
distant lineage.
That's a miss for the first strike.
All right.
Second action, because I'm paired on, I'm gonna raise my shield.
Okay.
And then third action, I'm gonna try to swipe. Swipe again. Come on, Grimshaw.
Swipe or no
need a-
swiping?
Just do a nat 20 like Benson does, huh? It's not bad. I don't know if it'll hit though. 33.
Oh, that is a hit, actually.
Okay, I'll take that.
All right,
I'll
and
take
this is against Mama Bear.
Yes.
Okay.
21 points of damage.
Ooh,
Damn. Was that max?
Wow. It was almost max. A 7 and an 8 on the D8s.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
man.
Right after Grimshaw, it comes to Sister Bear. She is up there at the top. She still can't do anything because she can't wiggle in. So Sister Bear is going to do nothing on her turn. Kezuro. What would you like to do on your turn?
Yeah, so Kasparov just failed to dispel Grimshaw. What happened to Grimshaw again? He was.
Oh, wait, isn't someone blind?
Elk's blind.
Yeah, Elk is
blind.
blind currently.
Not Grimshaw. Elk. Yeah, so. Oh, man. I think I have to try again. So, I could try a third again and hope I roll better. Or I burn a fifth.
Or
and
you
you guys
heighten it,
were
yeah.
saying this might call for fifth. So, I'll just do a fifth.
All right.
So, spell attack roll. 5th level. Motherfucker.
No. You're telling me it's a crit fail?
No.
That's the only reason why it would not work, right? Because a fail, as long as the spell
It
level
was
is
a
right.
4. So,
Oh my god.
it'll be a 23.
Okay. So
If that's a not a critical fail, and it is 4th level or lower, I dispel it.
okay. So it is. So it. Not many things are heightened when it comes to creatures. So it's a 3rd rank. It was a 3rd rank
So I
blindness.
get it. Oh,
And then
wait,
and then what was your total again?
23.
23. Yeah, that is a regular fail.
Oh, thank God.
Oh,
my God. I was like, I probably didn't critical fail. Then I was like, wait a minute. I might have critical failed. This guy's really strong.
Oh.
Oh my
yeah,
God.
So
All right. So
wait, I'm sorry. What was your total?
23.
Oh.
Oh no.
Yeah. No, that is. Yep.
I
Sorry,
bet
I
bet that's
just scrolled
exactly.
down.
I bet that is exactly a critical fail. I was
Kelly!
like 33 is so close. What do you want me to do? You want me to lie to him?
No, I wish you'd roll better. Use a hero
God.
point. Something.
Use them all.
Oh my
fuck.
gosh. Another turn wasted.
And
Wasted.
a spell.
Wasted.
Fifth-
And a 5th level spell.
fifth level spell.
Wasted.
Jeez.
Kelly wasted.
You've one more
Would-
action, Kel.
No.
When we get TPK'd,
I know.
remember this moment, audience. Remember this moment.
This really
Can I
is
give him a
just
hero point?
This really is cosmic justice for shitting on you for the past 20 episodes.
All right, so what AP do we want to run after?
Yeah, God, this I really needed to hit that.
Oh my gosh.
Is that a 3 action or is that just 2
It's a
actions?
2 action. I'm just trying to
Okay.
see if I have anything useful in my.
What do you got, like a
in my
forest
items.
barrage or something? Forest barrage. Go.
No, I just trying to think. I'm trying to see if I have anything useful in my freaking inventory.
Get any
Got
smelling salts that'll
scrolls.
give him a sight back?
So, just
Yep,
I'm gonna shove them in his
salts
eyes.
give sight. Yes, Jake.
I've seen smelling salts give people superhuman strength, so you
Pull
know.
out that rod of wonder, Cal. We need something.
Yeah, the Linarm's dead, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna pull out a potion.
All right.
You just have it, just be holding it because I'm gonna need it.
Elkwood, it is your turn.
Wonderful.
Your good friend has failed again.
I know. It's
to
just,
give you
again,
sight.
his sight flickers for a moment, and it just goes pure darkness again. And he is not doing well mentally. Some would say he's what was it in Delta Green? Darkest Dungeon. No, actually, stress. His stress level is building. He's about to become abusive.
Yeah. Abusive. Madness.
Madness. Yeah, no, so he... God, it really does suck. So, at least he's hasted, so... We can try. He is hunted prey on the bear below Grimshaw. So, he knows roughly where it is, but he still has to roll a 10 or higher, I think. Or 11 or higher.
11 or higher, yeah.
Okay, so he's going to line up a shot, 11 or higher. Motherfucker, that was a 10.
Oh.
And so, does that mean I can't do it again?
You can.
Okay. But
But
does
it's
that
just-
count
it's
as an
still-
attack?
Yes, it does.
Yes, it does.
So,
So-
it counts against your multiple attack penalty.
Yeah,
So he's going to try it again. That was a 9.
Oh.
Motherfucker. Hey, you know, let's do it again.
Gosh.
Oh, 11. Holy shit.
There it is.
I could hit.
Yeah.
Alright, let me...
It's your full map, but that's easy for you, honestly. You're
Hey,
awkward.
it's fine. It's fine. Doing good right here.
Just need that 20.
Yeah, no. I mean, that's a 30 to hit.
Still a hit, actually.
Yeah, that was actually a pretty solid roll.
Yeah,
that was an 18 on the die. So
Oh my
I have
god.
Well,
a
there it
plus
is.
12 at my
All right.
map.
And this is going against Mama Bear.
Whatever this one was.
That is Brother Bear at the bottom.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. And 30 points of damage.
All right.
Oh my gosh.
And again, God, he has one more action. I don't know what else I could do besides just trying to swing for the fences. 11. So
Oh.
I would hit.
I would hit, yep. So then
right.
my map stays the same, so you're just the minus
Yep.
10.
No, that's a 16 to hit.
All right.
Does a 16 hit Jake?
In fact, not. It does not.
Well, god
All right. Top of the round 5. It is Jaggaki's turn.
Oh no, I wasn't ready for the top of the round.
It is the top of the round. Jaggaki sees you guys beating up on his bears, and he says,
damn. Bears.
I will defend my rights and my minions. And you know there's the spells in Dark Souls or like the Soulsborne games where you just put up an orb into the air.
Yeah.
So
I've
what
never played
happens
those
is
games.
so for the gamers out there, he puts this orb of darkness that floats to the center of the room and explodes in a 60-foot burst.
That's not good.
I need everybody to make reflex saves.
Oh no.
I may be blind, but I can reflex.
Come on. Come on. This is a tweener for me. I think this is still a fail. Got a 30.
That's all.
Well, is it area of effect?
It's an area of effect, yeah.
Okay, so my armor gives me
Do I take negatives for being blind?
I don't think so. When I looked at blind, it really just talked about like perception checks based on sight and stuff like that.
Okay.
It does
like,
say you take a minus. It's doesn't it say DCs by sight? If your primary sense is sight, I feel like it says something like that.
Blinded. All right, let's go to blinded. You can't see. All normal terrain is difficult to you. We know that. You can't detect anything using vision. You automatically critically fail perception checks that require you to be able to see. And if your vision is your only precise sight, you take a -4 penalty to perception checks. You're immune to visual effects, and blinded overrides dazzle. So it does not say anything about taking
Yeah, okay.
taking negative. So
Come on, try and dazzle me.
yeah. I'm already in a worse state.
Strobe lights!
All right, gonna go left to right here. Benson, what'd you get?
I got a 35.
35.
18 on die.
That is a success.
Nice.
I'll give you success or not, and then I'll get to the damage. Next is Kezra.
30.
That is a fail.
Yeah.
Grimshaw.
I just barely missed it, I think. I got a 32.
That is a fail. And Elkwood.
35.
Success. So somehow, critical success for you.
I'm just thinking I hear Kezra get hurt because he's in front of me, and so I instinctively somehow dodge behind him.
Yeah.
So
Glad
he
it could
takes
be
all of it.
glad it could be of use.
Yep.
Like, oh crap,
so-
dodge!
I am going to roll a whole lot of damage.
What spell is this?
That is 61 points of damage.
Holy shit.
I'll tell you, 43 of it is cold, and 18 of it is void.
You see that not all of that goes through to
Yeah.
Grimshaw.
You see all of
so-
it go through on Kezra.
It's
like
This
hell.
spell is called Eclipse Burst.
Oh, that's cool sounding.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
A globe of freezing darkness explodes in the area, dealing a bunch of cold and a bunch of void damage to all living creatures.
Living creatures.
Yep.
Oh, so it doesn't affect the bears.
Doesn't affect the bears.
Wow.
It's too smart.
Fun fact, if the globe overlaps with an area of magical light or affects a creature affected by magical light, Eclipse Burst attempts to counteract the light effect. So, not relevant here, but if there was like a ever-burning torch, zip,
Wow.
out. which has to be horrifying, actually. You're like, I have this green flame torch that'll never go out.
It's gone.
I don't care, I cheated.
So
he just cast Game Shark.
So like I said, 61 total damage, so adjust that depending on if you succeeded or not. And then he will strike his hand to the ground to attack. Let's see. Benson, you just got a pretty good hit on him, on the bear.
Yep.
And he just doesn't like you, personally.
Wow.
Well, that hurts.
So he's going to strike out with the hand. So the hand, like I said, it comes out from like the ceiling. And just like... and a miss, actually. It was a terrible roll.
Talk to
Is
the
it like
shield,
a
baby.
stone hand?
Yeah, so like a stone version of his hand comes down and tries to like strike you from somewhere.
I played Zelda, you can't get me with wall hands.
No, just look for the shadow. It's telegraphed. All right. After that, it comes to Mama Bear. Mama Bear is going to continue attacking you, Benson. Let's see. Claw strike first to try to get a grab on you.
She can't bite, so...
Oh yeah, that's right. Claw strike again. Wow, even with map? Is that true? Oh, sure is. 37 to hit.
That'll hit.
Wow.
Alright. That is going to be 21 points of slashing damage.
Liberating step. So 13 off, so only 8 points.
Alrighty.
And did you say slashing damage?
I did.
So that's another 3 gets knocked off because your armor.
Yep.
So yeah, 5 points of damage. Embarrassing.
And I'll need you to make a fortitude save, and then obviously her last action will be to use the grab. So,
Well, golly gee, I'm terrible at reflexes, sir. Or fortitude, sir.
I said fortitude. Fortitude save.
I know, Jay. Let me correct myself. Shut up.
Give me a good old 40.
Give me a
Okay.
40.
Give me a 40.
Edward 40 hands. Tim, 21 plus 14.
35.
35. Yep. Success. So nothing there. And then, like I said, last action, grab you with the claw.
Oh. Dang.
Oh,
I should have waited.
he's grabbed
What?
and
You
in
know it's
striking
coming.
range.
I do, but I forgot.
Okay. All right.
At the
Tim.
same,
Yeah, Jake, but I'm dumb.
I mean, at the same time, Benson's right there. He's going to swing. So
All right. Sir Benson, it is your turn. You succeeded at Edward 40 hands just fine. So.
So I'm not currently grabbed?
Nope, you're grabbed.
Yeah.
Just you could easily get out. Like you guys have the athletics and fortitude to get out.
Yeah, but what kind of penalty do I get for swinging?
You don't get any penalty for swinging.
I feel like I was just going to swing
I
for the
think
fence then.
if you're grabbed, I think you have to succeed at a DC 5.
No. That's if you use a manipulate action, but attacking
yeah.
does not have to
You're right.
manipulate. Yeah.
Jesus. Tim, 21 plus 17.
38.
38. That is a hit.
Whoa.
Sure, it's not a crit.
Yep.
20 points of slashing damage.
All right.
And second roll. It's probably going to be a miss. Let's see my map at this particular point in time. Yeah, it's only a 20.
Yep. That's a fail. One more action.
Does trying to break the grapple count as a
it does.
attack? Nah,
Yeah.
that's stupid. All right,
These rules are dumb.
I hate them. Let's see if I get a natural 20.
Yeah, you might.
I did not. Don't worry about it.
All right. All right. After Benson, it comes to Brother Bear. Brother Bear going again for Grimshaw.
Yeah.
Let me see. I'm trying to mix it up with the whole thing. But it's just a good combo they got.
Wombo
The
combo.
one action to grab is nice. Now that they do that, that was a bad roll. All right, bites. Yeah, bite again. Yeah, miss.
Yay!
I haven't had Grimshaw for like 10 days.
Well, don't worry, because Jaggaki is doing work on me. I'm Be-doo.
It's your turn, by the way.
Okay.
You can take care of your Bedoos right now.
I can, yes. It seems it's I always find it just like a little selfish of me to be-do myself, but we already passed.
You're at the front line. Just fucking do it.
Yeah, all right.
No,
all
I
right.
like the verb though.
Yeah,
Be-do myself.
Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna be-do myself for 36 points of healing.
All right.
Damn.
Pretty sick. And then I got 2 actions left, so I'm going to use one of those actions to strike out with the Morning Star Milana.
All
And
right.
I'm going to strike out against Mama Bear. Going to kick the pressure on Mama Bear because we need to free Benson. By hook, by crook, or by Morning Star. Might barely hit with a 31.
31 against Mama Bear.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Thank
That
you.
was a 10 on the die. Alright. Okay. 15 points of bludgeoning.
All right.
And it dies. Woo, yay, it's dead.
It did not.
Alright, raise shield. That's my turn.
All right. Sister Bear cries because she hasn't been able to do anything this.
Is it time for Kezra to fail another dispel? I mean, is it time for Kezra to...
I mean, it might as well at this point, Kezra should just be like, well, this ain't working. I'm just going to attack.
Kezra chugs the elixir of life that he has and gets some hit points back.
It's probably a good idea after taking 61.
Okay, I rolled a 6, and a 1.
That's
So,
good. That's fine.
It's not the
It was
worst.
almost Satan's number.
That's 17.
It's almost evil, but it's just a regular number.
It was almost evil.
It was almost peak TTRPG.
And he will spend his last third rank spell on Dispel Magic.
Oh my god.
All right.
Oh my gosh.
I have to heal you.
You have to roll well, though, because it's 3rd rank.
I was gonna say I already told you it's 3rd rank, so you know what you have to do now.
Wait,
You know what you have to meet at least.
does he have to beat it, I guess?
He has to beat it.
Oh, jeez.
No,
Pretty
no.
sure he has to
I
beat it.
I have to. Yeah. Well, let's see. Forget.
He's the same level as you.
I was gonna say it's
Yeah.
a 3rd rank, so
3rd rank.
you have to succeed. Yeah.
Failure kind of it's lower level. Yeah. So it's the same level.
Yeah.
All right.
It's okay, Kelly. Somebody believes in you.
Thanks, John. All right. That will be 35.
35.
There you go.
Success.
That's it.
Whoa,
So-
no way!
Third
That's
time.
it.
Chug this potion. Glug, glug, glug. It's like, work. Damn good. And he just goes down and he wipes the white out of your eyes.
Oh my god. He can see again.
Holy shit.
He can fight.
Man, that one person listening that believed in Kelly.
That one
know.
person
Oh my
raised their
God.
hand to the sky and said, give Kelly
It's
the
probably
power.
these cat dice that Tim gave me that's been sabotaging me the past 2 episodes.
I
You
did rub
accepted
my
dice
terrible,
from Tim?
terrible luck all over them.
So
This
it
is
was
why I never
Tim's
change
fault.
dice. My green dragon Celtic-y dice are the only dice that ever consistently work for me. Everything else is garbage. Jed gave me a GCP dice like 3 years ago, and I've used it like 3 times. And
Yeah,
I've
it
thrown
rolls
it in
like
jail
ass.
every time I've used it. It's awful.
Yeah, you're not allowed to use that dice in this
It's
podcast.
the worst dice ever. It's a Joe Green dice that Jed gave me.
I don't know why you do that. Anybody who listens to JCP knows it's just a curse.
Yeah, you don't buy the Joe dice.
I don't buy
Yeah.
Joe dice.
Anyway, that was your turn.
Yeah, the reactions.
Okay. Elkwood, you have been given sight by Kezra.
Wow.
My god, he's like Jesus.
Hey, spit on the ground, rub their dirt in it.
Kezra can heal the blind.
Brock just he took all the dice in his hands and he rubbed all the Timmy away. That's what he told me.
Oh.
Thanks, Brock.
But yeah, so now like he was kind of like freaking out, but now that he can see again, he turns, finally can see this damn bear that he's been somehow hitting every so often, and takes a 2-action hunter's aim to launch a shot at this thing. That is a 33 to hit.
It's a hit.
Okay, I'll take it. I was like,
That was a low roll.
11 on the die. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
it is what it is. Actually, it would be a 35, not a 32. Doesn't matter.
Yes,
it's not
still
great. I don't
regular success.
care. I don't care. 25 points of damage.
All right.
And 2 more actions. He's going to do a hunter's, not hunter's, a elven step back.
Okay.
To do back further.
Okay.
So he gets kind of a
so you're
clear
like
shot.
10 feet. You're like 10 feet back in the hallway now.
Yeah. And what he will do is take his last shot with map. I mean, that's a 32 to hit, though.
Still is, yeah.
But without Hunter's Edge, so that takes away 2d8 out of that. Doesn't matter. Wait, how the fuck did I roll that? Hold on. Well, because it's just like, it's still 2d8. Because, okay, got it. So it was a 6, an 8, a 6, and a 3.
Whoa.
So that was 27 points of damage.
All right.
I don't know how the hell. I'm like looking at my previous.
How did I do that?
Well, yeah, because it's taken away 2d8 out of that, but I rolled pretty much almost max on the d8s. And
Yeah.
Wow.
One of the d6s. So, and plus I get, proficiencies and stuff. So it's 27 points of damage.
Yeah.
On this one.
All right. Still alive, but you guys have chunked these things pretty well. Jaggaki's turn. Jaggaki is going to use the staff, and he's going to wave it around, and he's going to strike it across the ground. You know, like people with like swords will like streak it, and like the sparks come up. Except this, grim tendrils come up.
No.
That's bad for us. It's
no.
very bad.
So it's going to be hitting the 2 bears, and then I can hit all 3 of you except for
it's
Elfred.
probably
Really,
void damage. Probably doesn't hurt the bears.
If it's.
Well, but we'll get to that. I need you guys to make. It's 42 saves.
Who'd you say it hit again?
Fortitude?
Everybody but Elfwood.
Okay. Fortitude.
Yep, I know you guys are good at fortitude. So
We're always good at fortitude.
Come on.
Let's see if the Tim is rubbed off. Nope. Tim's still there.
Should I?
oh, you feeling a hero point there,
You
bud?
might want to do that here, buddy.
Yeah, you might want to.
All right.
Yeah, I
I'm
think
getting
if
rid of the cat dice. Put him back in the bag.
So I just want Kelly to go, I'm getting rid of the cat dice.
I can't do it anymore. I can't roll another 5 or less.
All right. Going down the line here, in order of the effect, Grimshaw.
Grimshaw is going, as he's being like about to be hit by these grim tendrils, he sees like the same energies, the void that takes away life is in a sense like inextricably linked to like the energies of the universe of life and rebirth and death and etc. And as you know, the chrono worm is very intimately acquainted with that whole process because it helps regulate the flow of time.
Mm-hmm.
So as this is about to hit him, there is a moment where Grimshaw thinks back to his first experience with the chrono worm, and he feels like he is on the cusp of perhaps understanding the nature of the void a little more, and he's going to use a hero point and see if he can understand what the chrono worm was trying to teach him.
It looks like it's better.
Was that a good one?
He 100% has a more intimate understanding of the void, and like there is a moment where like it's frozen in time, and he like sees the little blue light. He sees the worm circling, and Grimshaw goes, "Yes, I see now." And he rolls a nat 20!
Well, there it is.
That's actually pretty... I mean, that's
Best use of a hero point ever.
Yeah, as far as the history of this show goes, yeah.
Oh my
So wait, what does
gosh.
this ability do for you?
I just used a hero point.
You just use their point.
He was
Yeah,
just
yeah.
being...
Good usage. You're good at describing
fabulist,
it.
yes.
I was just telling a
He
story.
was flavoring it up.
Yeah.
Okay. So you critically succeed, so nothing for you. Creatures unaffected. Benson, what'd you get?
All right, I got a 32.
That is a fail.
Oh.
That is surprising for you, being a champion. All right, so you'll be taking full, and Kezra.
Fail.
All right. That name is going to give me a number, huh?
I know it's not a critical fail.
Okay. All
20,
right.
it was 20.
Yeah. So this is that is going to be 25 points of void damage.
Yeah, 50 points of void damage would not have been great for Grimshaw.
Yeah. I think so. So these things have. Well, let me make sure I'm reading this right. Because the bears being undead, they have something called, where is it?
Like void resistance or something.
No, it says void healing.
Oh,
Creature
What?
with void healing draws health from void energy rather than vitality. It is damaged by vitality damage and is not healed by vitality healing effects. It does not take void damage, and it is healed by void effects that heal undead.
oh, that heal
has to have the
undead.
healing
This
trait.
is not.
Heal undead.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's
Wait,
there's things that have healing trait and void, and
Gotcha.
there's things that have healing trait and vitality.
Okay.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
Jake.
All right. Well, the bears are entirely unaffected, so you're like, oh darn it. Anyway, Jagaki's gonna touch his hand on the ground and attack Benson again.
Yeah, they would get healed by like
What a
the harm
freaking
spell.
jerk.
Because I believe harm has healing.
Yeah,
This
harm.
necromancer is a huge jerk, guys.
Who would have thought?
Who would have thought that?
Just really ruining my day.
He is going to strike out with the hand. Hand touches the ground, comes down and hits you for a 37.
That'll hit.
It's 22 points of damage. Void and bludgeoning, so I think that gets past everything.
Mm-hmm.
And make me a fortitude save, because I forgot last time. Probably succeed, but you never know.
Well, I thought I succeeded the last one, so.
Well.
I keep Xing out of my fucking character sheet.
We'll learn one day.
No, I won't. Oh,
If he hasn't learned
19.
yet.
Literally 19 plus 21, so.
Oh,
40.
You succeed, you're fine then. And then, as a last little free action, you see him reach to the sky. Actually, no, he's touching the stone. But he reaches out, and you see him draw power from seemingly nothing. Just
It's a free action.
yes.
What a jerk.
Whoa.
It looks as though he has regained some power somehow.
He has an invincible familiar.
All right. After his turn, Mama Bear. Mama Bear is going to go after Benson. She can't do jaws. That's what I was hoping that the grim tendrils would do. That's okay. Claw coming out at you. Miss. Claw again. Claw third time. Miss. Benson, it is your turn.
Yay, guess what, Benson? You're free from the grab because he didn't spend an action to maintain the grab.
Oh,
Yes.
nice.
Woohoo!
I'm instantly healing myself. Tim is so happy with himself right now.
I don't know if these bears would like know to do that because like they just keep going at it. Yeah.
Okay, healing myself. Can I use the healer's gloves and lay on hands in the same turn?
Yeah, why not?
Yep, I'm doing that.
Yeah, do it.
Last one, I'm going to attack Mama Bear in front of me. Fuck. That's a natural 26. My die's big for some reason. I don't get it.
Natural 26, Jake. Come on.
I haven't heard one of those.
That's 6 times crit, right?
I think it was an episode of Gravity Falls where they had like a D31.
Oh
like,
yeah, it was like a weird.
Do you remember that?
Yeah, it's a weird die number on that.
It's like a D31 or so. It was funny. All right, so and then that was all your actions.
That's all my actions.
Brother Bear, come here, Grimshaw.
Wait, why are you talking?
You're looking tasty. Oh, dang it. All right.
Everything that's happening right now,
You
the
can fucking
talking,
do
the
anything.
bears talking is the strangest thing.
If I could roll above a 10, also that'd be really cool.
Skeletal giant necromancer man, shut up! The bear's talking.
If I could hear what the bear has to say.
I mean, that's what the necromancer's like. Wait a second, they shouldn't talk.
The bear has the talking bone. Okay, give it respect.
You see the talking conch around the bear's neck, and you realize it was his turn to talk the whole time. So
He has the conch.
Grimshaw, it's your turn.
Oh, wow, I didn't think this would happen so quickly. Survive.
When all my bears
Jaggaki,
miss,
right?
It's
That
pretty
helps.
fast.
That helps. So I'm going to raise my shield as my first action. Once again, super paranoid. Grimshaw's not messing with that. Second action is going to strike out the morning against old Mama Bear. Try to... I don't know, though. Actually, the bear to the south is Brother Bear's been giving me some grief. And old Elkwood's been giving it some grief. So maybe if I add a little grim to the grief, maybe we could take it out. Not with a roll like that. That's a 92, so that's a miss. But I'm going to try again because I have faith.
He's got the feeling,
and Milani.
even though she doesn't have faith in you.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that because that is a 30 to hit.
Yeah, that's a hit.
That's all I am today.
All right. Let's take out old Brother Bam. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen, Jake. You can't tell me otherwise.
Please kill it.
Well, I could if the numbers don't add up.
Oh, that's a good one.
Okay.
Oh, that's a really good one.
Okay.
That's max damage. So if I can't get it with max damage, I couldn't have gotten it. That is 22 points of damage.
Okay.
I guess I couldn't have gotten it.
God damn it, Jake.
The silence spoke volumes.
Look at a smug smile on his face.
Man, max damage. I literally could not have done better except for a crit.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
All right, that's my turn. That's
Hey,
my turn.
to be fair, if it was crit card, it could have been triple damage, and then you could have did it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Sister Bear, she continues weeping. Maybe console her. Maybe have a heart. Kezzer.
All right, I got questions for the party. It's been a long time since we've gone through repetitive combats like this.
Okay.
Have I used either Restorative Familiar or my Orc Ferocity in the past 2 big fights? I feel like I used at least one of them.
I think you used the Restorative Familiar.
That's what I thought.
because I remember you were awake while you did it, but I remember at one point you went down and you said that you couldn't use it anyway, even if you had it available.
You could have used Ferocity, because you used
or
thing.
Superstition.
Yes.
Or
So
Superstition.
So you have Veracity.
Yeah, I have Ferocity.
But you don't. But you think he's used Restorative Familiar that gives him HP?
I've used Restorative Familiar. I can't do that again.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I have
Is Veracity also once a day?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. So, half orcs or Dromar only get it once a day.
Mm.
Are there others that get more orc ferocity?
You might be able to get like better
Full blood
stuff
orc.
later.
Say that'd be badass.
I think-
Dude never goes down.
Yeah, I think full blood orcs, like, they get Orc Frosty, I think.
It's just a reaction
like,
for them.
once an hour or something. Yeah, it's a reaction.
I'm like, Jet
It makes
has a
you go
already,
down
like-
from your wounded still, so it's like it's got its
Oh,
drawbacks.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Right.
But yeah, I haven't used Orc Ferocity, but I have used Restorative Familiar. Okay, my turn, right?
Yep.
All right, question. Do I recognize what he did with this reaction?
Do you have recognized spell or anything like that? No, it's not necessarily a spell, but I'm just like I'm willing to like use something like that because otherwise it's an action.
Yeah,
Recognize spell is a reaction if you have the feat, right?
I don't have
Yeah,
recognize spell.
I don't think you do, but I was gonna say it wasn't even a spell necessarily. I'm just saying that you could use that if you had it.
All right.
But anyway,
I was hoping to get around the knowledge check because I do know what he did. All right, shit. I am going to cast Dragon Breath on Jaggaki. Since he's in the air, I assume I can angle it above my friends' heads.
well, the ceiling's not that high, remember? So
He's still
I don't think you could.
higher. Like, from my vantage point, he's still
And he's big.
high up. I mean, if his head's touching the ceiling, I feel like this is a good triangle. If you want,
You know what? Fine. That's
He
sure.
went to higher up.
it's a reflex save.
Okay. Okay. 32.
All right, regular success.
Okay.
Let's see how I rolled.
I'm like, don't worry, Jake. It's only gonna be like 12 damage.
Pretty mid roll. So 39. So you take 19.
12 damage, yeah.
Yeah, 12
Tim,
damage.
12
I heard
damage.
Tim say 12. So I'm gonna go with that.
I already wrote it down.
Kesra is in pretty rough shape, so he is going to move away.
All right.
Out of here, I move around the corner from Jaggaki.
Oh man, I
yep.
could have heat with one of my actions.
Yeah, well, you don't go before Jaggaki.
That's true.
Stay in the line of fire, guys.
I'll come back. I just or something. I don't know, but yeah.
Elkwood.
Okay. So he sees that these two bears, I mean, they're not doing good right now.
They must be both so close to dying again.
Yeah,
They
then I'll
look
hit him.
dead.
Okay, so the one on the bottom.
Yes. That was Brother Bear.
Oh, it actually doesn't matter because if I kill it, then I can switch my hunt prey and get the bonus again.
Yep.
So it doesn't matter.
Oh, yeah.
So he's gonna shoot with just a regular shot. Brother Bear, that is a 35 to hit.
It's a hit.
Damage, let's go. 25 points of damage.
Still up.
Oh my god.
Whoa!
Oh, he's on shoot again then. Plus 17 to hit. That is a fucking miss. That's a 19. That was a 2 on a die. Then he's just gonna shoot again. Because. Fuck. No, that's a 26.
It's a miss.
Tim, we gotta
It
talk
went-
to the damage in our group because I feel like us as tanks, we're fulfilling our role. I
I
feel like
agree.
we've been
I agree.
fairly failed by the
We've
support crew
carried your
around us.
asses through the last 2 giant fights, you bastard.
If I remember, I think they spent 3 turns just touching each other. I don't know what that was about.
Actually, John literally soloed the last boss, so
Yeah, he
he
did.
has all
Yeah,
the
literally.
talk. Tim doesn't.
Cut off the dude's
Don't look at
fingers.
Grimshaw. He's not helping.
Wow. Actually, you know what? I will gladly trade places with Kezra so he can get swiped by all these bears. Yeah, let's do that. That's fine.
Okay.
It's fine.
Man.
Okay, one last because I'm hasted.
Oh,
I'm
they're
just-
still hasted.
I'm,
yep.
I'm just gonna shoot again. Does a 29 hit?
It does.
Okay, that was a 17 on the die with a plus 12.
Oh my gosh.
So, let's go. Hunter's Edge is off, though. That's still 22 points of damage.
Brother Bear has died.
Oh my god, finally.
Yeah, you brought it down to 3 hit points.
Oh
Just
my
3
gosh.
on that last one, I was like, I forgot you were hasted, and I was like, I can't believe that thing's still alive.
No, yeah, that hasted. I mean, I'm just on a shoot, pretty much. I mean, like at least their AC isn't like 35 or something.
Right.
No. They're slow and big and
Big
easy
dumb.
to hit. Yeah.
But now it's Jaggaki's turn.
It is Jaggaki's turn. Jaggaki really liked doing that one spell, so he's going to do it again.
Which
The
one?
orb.
The orb.
Ah.
He's going to ponder the orb and throw it into the center of the room. So let me make sure. So he going to cast it again. Let me place a 60-foot burst. I believe that'll just cover god dang everybody.
Well,
Where's that? Yep.
Wow.
Yep, that's a 60-foot burst, all right. Jesus Christ. Okay. Yeah, everybody make a reflex save.
I'm turning my
Oh,
hero
boy.
point.
This is a very important
Oh,
save.
no.
That was a natural 1.
Oh no.
Oh, boy.
So
That's-
there goes my hero point.
Oh no. Oh no.
Okay, I'll live with
right.
that one.
Going left or right? Benson,
33.
fail.
I was a natural 18 on the dice, you piece of shit.
Okay, hold on a second.
Uh-huh.
Is a reflex save, right?
Yes.
What's your bonus, Benson?
15.
15, okay? That's the base. But you get a +3 because of your armor,
Okay.
so it should be 18.
So, what, 36?
Success.
Sweet.
Alright, you're less
There we
of a piece of shit, Jake.
Good job, Tim.
Also, it's not me, it's Jaggaki, so I don't know why you guys are mad at me. Grimshaw.
Bad dice rolls can't help this. 28.
As a fail. Elkwood.
Turned in hero points. Rolled natural 1 to a 35 now. So
Success, so critical success.
Nice.
And Kezra.
29.
Huh.
Fail.
Brother.
I'm going to roll the damage. That is 54 points of damage.
Jesus Christ,
41 of it is cold.
All right.
it's cold blooded.
Kezra gets blasted, and Elk looks over at him, and he cannot believe that he is still standing up.
I think something just activated.
He will use his.
Kezra, no!
Wow, that's 2-action spell. I like that 2-action spell. It's a good one.
What is it? You said, what was it called again?
Eclipse Burst.
Is that a
It's a good ass spell.
changed? What is it? Changed name from something else?
Oh, it might have.
Its original name was Stupid Bullshit Spell.
Yeah, I thought so.
crazy. Yeah, the
That
remaster was good. Remaster was good. Was good for that spell, I think. Last action is going to hit Benson with the hand.
He's gonna try.
He's gonna try 33 to hit.
I actually think that might fail. 32. Yeah, with my shield raises plus 2 for the shield. So my AC is 34.
There it is.
Wow.
I have an AC of 34. That's stupid.
It's incredible.
Okay. Mama Bear is going to do her thing on you, Benson.
You missed 3 times in a row?
3 times. Oh, 35 to hit.
Oh, you got me. Robber.
Take that. 20 points of slashing damage.
Ouch.
Liberate that damage.
Yay.
So only... that was slashing too, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
it
So
was.
20 points, 13, another 3 off, so 4 points of damage.
Yay.
Next action to... please make me a fortitude save.
It's okay. I got successful fortitude saves in my back pocket like
Yeah,
this
yeah, I
one. Yeah, 16 on the die. That's success for crit
All right.
success.
So next action to grab you. I need to make the athletics check. I need to remember that. It's really a fail actually for 26.
Yeah, that's gonna fail.
Ooh.
It's definitely that.
Oh, so it doesn't give you the grab.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. Is that I need to remember to roll the athletics.
Gotcha.
Yep. Last action is going to be a strike with the claw and a miss. Benson, you fend off all these attacks and you're withstanding all of this, and you look to your team and you see Kezra wobbling on his feet, his eyes glazed over. It looks like he's ready to drop, and I will see you guys next week.
This is such a fucking hard fight, man.
Slobber knocker.
Gosh.
It's not going great.
It's not good. It's not good.
Not great, Bob.
Well, hello there, dear listeners. Maybe you haven't heard, but we have a little collaboration with Misty Mountain Gaming. You see, if you enter code Dragon Punch Squad at checkout, you can get 10% off your order. And maybe you haven't heard of Misty Mountain Gaming. Well, let me tell you about them. They have everything from apparel to dice bags, dice trays, dice vaults. They even have leather bags, handcrafted leather bags. They really have the complete slew of TTRPG supplies you could want. But you know me, I'm a dice goblin, so let's get down to the dice. So I have this really cool thing called a dice scroll, and you have to collect little stickers that kind of match up to maybe what you're looking for, like a certain theme or something. And one of the dice sets that's been very elusive to me is the Liquid Core dice. Now, there are many creators, handcraft creators online who do great Liquid Core sites, but Misty Mountain Gaming has fabulous Liquid Core sets as well. The one in particular that sparks my fancy is a Dark Treasure Liquid Core. It's 50 millimeters. I don't know if you know, but that's approaching mega chunk size of dice. We're talking 50 millimeters of liquid core goodness, and inside is glittery gold. So head on over to Misty Mountain Gaming and check them out. And at checkout, use code Dragon Punch Squad for 10% off. It's mistymountaingaming.com. And we'll see you guys in the next episode.